Hi guys, good afternoon, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be doing my full season review for one of Netflix's newest and most funniest shows. It just dropped today, the entire first season. You can stream it all on Netflix right now. I just got done binge watching it, and I loved it, and I can't wait for season 2. Disenchantment. From Simpsons Futurama creator Matt Groening comes his latest creation, Disenchantment. It's basically Game of Thrones meets The Simpsons, and it is awesome. I have laughed so much during this binge watching, and I laughed especially hard during episode 9. I'll tell you what that is in just a minute. But before I go on, of course, if you're interested in binge watching or just watching the show, please be warned, this is a full season 1 review, so I will be referring to plot points and spoilers throughout this review. So if you have not started Disenchantment yet, or you're about to start, or you're in the middle of it, please be advised I will be referring to spoilers and plot points. So if you don't want it ruined or spoiled for you, do not keep watching or listening to this review, as I will be going into details. So you have been warned. That being said, from here on out we will be discussing spoilers starting now. God, what a funny show. What a funny show. I was hooked within 10 minutes into the first pilot episode. God, it was funny. You know, one of the things that's so damn charming about it is our main character, Princess Bean, is flawed, super flawed. She's a heavy drug using and a heavy drinking, insecure person, and she's supposed to be this royal princess, and she doesn't act the part at all, which is awesome. I love that. You know, it's a nice change in tone for the character. You usually picture princesses either as the strong, fearless leading ladies who don't take any crap from anybody, or they're the maidens or the damsels in distress who need to be rescued. And you know, now we have someone who's not one of those things at all, just this partying, drinking, drug using, rebellious young woman, and she's hilarious. And then I love the fact that instead of having like a little guardian angel or like a more peaceful, friendly creature, like, well, she's got the Elfo, but I love the fact that she's got Lucy the demon, and he's such an enabler and such a bad idea guy. Oh my god, the crap that comes out of his mouth was hilarious. And he even says, "Oh, I'm an enabler, not a supporter," or something like that. God, it was funny. Oh man, I had such a treat watching this whole first season, just one episode after another. This was a super, super fun binge. Oh man, I had such a great time watching this show. It had such rich voice talent too. We had some alumni from The Simpsons there. We had Tress McNeil. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering that name. And then hilarious voiceover actors like John DiMaggio and Nat Faxon, and then Eric Andre, I think his name is, who voiced Lucy, and then the young woman who voiced Princess Bean, I think her first name is Alex something. I'm sorry, I can't remember her last name, but you guys know who I'm talking about. What a funny show, and such a funny cast of characters. You got a super dysfunctional princess, the demon who is technically pure evil, although he clearly cares about his friends in the rare instances when he shows affection or possibly even regret or something resembling remorse. And then you've got what's the word I'm looking for? The vulnerable, naive elf who's never adventured beyond the borders of his own people, and now he's out and about in the world, and he falls in love with Bean. And then you've got the super horse's ass-ish king, her father, and just a rich variety of characters who are just hilarious to watch. Oh man, you know, it literally is Game of Thrones meets The Simpsons, and I absolutely love it, and I recommend it for fans of both shows that I just named. Or if you're just a fan of Matt Groening in general, like I clearly am. I'm a huge Simpsons fan. You know, I used to watch Futurama all the time. I kind of fell off the wagon, though, because I think I couldn't keep track of it when it was canceled and back on the air. Although I did catch the series finale recently, and I really enjoyed it. But anyway, getting back on point, I love how this show, you know, it's mostly comedy, it's mostly very, very funny and super ridiculous and just super inappropriate. And then the final 2 episodes, it gets a little bit more serious, but it doesn't lose the comedy or the goofiness of it. And I like how there's still a fantasy twist or theme to it. You know, that's the vibe of it. It's very much Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones fantasy, but with Simpsons level humor and comedy and storytelling. And that alone right there is super engaging and super hilarious for me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this first season as much as I did, because oh my god, this was funny. I was laughing super hard throughout this entire binge watch, but I think I laughed the hardest in the second to last episode, in episode 9, when they're trying to see if the immortal life, what do they call it? The life eclecity, I can't say the word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The thing that will make you immortal, and they use it on the guy who got his head impaled on the Throne of Swords, which was clearly a reference to Game of Thrones, and of course he didn't die. They just threw him out in the dump. And when he puts it on, he stands up, he confidently pulls the sword out of his head and yells, "I know, my headache is gone." But then his brain falls out. And then his body limps over. And as he falls backwards, the sword goes down and stabs him in the chest. I was laughing so hard when I first watched that scene, when I first watched that episode, because now, of course, I've rewatched that clip a few more times. When I first watched that scene, I had to pause the episode so I wouldn't miss any of the dialogue, because I was laughing so damn hard, because I thought it was so fucking funny. Oh, man. I'm still laughing about it. Oh, what a funny show. What a fun show. You know, I'm a little shocked it ended the way it did. I guess I expected something a bit less serious, but now they've really piqued my interest. Like, what the deal is with her mom, with Queen Dagmar, like why she's suddenly acting so villainous, or was she always a villain? Like, did she secretly marry the king just to raise a daughter and raise her to be a powerful evil sorceress like she is implied to be? I hope Elfo isn't gone or isn't dead for real. I really hope not. I mean, they had his body accidentally roll away during the queen fight during his own funeral down the waterfalls, so I'm really hoping he'll come back for season 2. And I believe there's going to be a season 2. God, I hope there is. I really hope there is. At least they set it up for more seasons. So there's that. Oh, what a funny show. What a funny show. So the EdWord gives 2 thumbs up and recommends this for anyone who is a fan of Matt Groening, The Simpsons, Futurama, and anyone who's a fantasy fan such as Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, what have you. It's a fun watch. It's a fun, easy binge watch, and I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to see season 2. And let there be a season 2, please, please, please. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me for my season review of Disenchantment here on the EdWord. You can stream all of season 1 right now on Netflix. It's all there, and it's not going away for a very long time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed talking and laughing about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more reviews like this one, and check out my Facebook page in the link down below. Also, be sure to turn on, as a friend of mine pointed out recently, turn on your bell icon for receiving alerts and updates regarding all the content on the YouTube channel for the EdWord, so you never miss a video. Have a great rest of the weekend, guys. If I don't see you again, have a wonderful rest of the day, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.